In this video, we're going to talk about the 5 make-or-break games that the New York Giants will play in the 2023 season, and this video starts right now. Alright, now before we get into this video, I would hope that you please subscribe to the Football Hut and like this video and leave comments in the comment section. The New York Giants will be one of the most interesting teams to watch heading into the 2023 season, as there's been wide speculation on how the squad will fare. Now, there's talk that the Giants' schedule is a rough schedule. They got a very difficult schedule, especially the first half of it. 7 out of 8 games are on the road, and they finish up 2 games in December, January against the classes of the league, Philadelphia Eagles. It's not a stretch to say the Giants were the most surprising team in the NFL last season, as they ended their 5-year playoff drought and upset the Vikings 31-24 in the wild card round of the playoffs. On paper, the team's schedule is tougher than it was a season ago, as they're tied for the third toughest strength of schedule in the NFL, and they have 8 games against opponents who made the playoffs in 2022. But GM Joe Schoen and head coach Brian Daboll feel confident they made the necessary moves to once again make it to the playoffs in 2023. In the NFL, every game is important, but often a team's fate is determined by a handful of matchups. Below are 5 games that could make or break the Giants' season. Week number 1, the Dallas Cowboys. The Giants will kick off their 99th season in the NFL at home on Sunday Night Football against the Dallas Cowboys. The G-Men have lost their last 4 games to the Cowboys and are 6-8 versus the Cowboys on Sunday night, including 3-2 at home. If there was ever a time New York needs to turn this rivalry in their favor, it's now. Dallas may not be at full strength to start the season, as they might be without Pro Bowl running back Tony Pollard as he recovers from ankle surgery. Last time the Giants beat a Dak Prescott-led team was back in 2016, when they swept the season series. If Big Blue can end their losing streak to Prescott and the Cowboys in Week 1, it will bode well for them going forward for the rest of the season. Week number 3 at the San Francisco 49ers. The team is expected to stay on the West Coast following their Week 2 matchup with the Arizona Cardinals, as they have a quick turnaround having to face the San Francisco 49ers on Thursday Night Football. It's unknown at this time who will be under center for the Niners, as quarterback Brock Purdy recovers from his torn UCL that he injured in the NFC Championship game. Regardless of who's playing QB, the 49ers are expected to be the favorite in this game. It will be a tall task to defeat one of the best and most physical teams in the NFL with a short week to prepare. But as we saw last year, Brian Daboll has his roster prepared for all situations. If they can pull off an upset on the road against one of the elite teams in the league, it would be a huge statement to the rest of the league. Week number 4, the Seattle Seahawks. With 10 days in between games, Big Blue will be well rested for their showdown against the Seahawks. Seattle won last year's Week 8 matchup 27-13, and now Big Blue will look to get their revenge. Adoree Jackson and first-round pick Deonte Banks will play a pivotal role in determining the outcome of the game, as the Seahawks have 3 dynamic playmakers at the wide receiver position in DK Metcalf, Tyler Lockett, and rookie Jackson Smith-Njigba. There are several teams in the NFC vying for a playoff spot, and conference records could be the deciding factor on who reaches the postseason. This is why the Seahawks matchup is one of the most important games of the year for the Giants. Week number 15, the New Orleans Saints. Playing into the Superdome is always one of the toughest venues to compete in. The Saints are hoping that newly acquired Derek Carr can help the team rebound from their 7-10 record from a season ago. The Giants are 4-9 all time at New Orleans, but they did win their last matchup back in Week 4 of the 21 season, when Daniel Jones threw for a career-high 402 yards and won in overtime 27-21 on Saquon Barkley's 6-yard touchdown run. It will likely take another big performance from Jones and Barkley to get another win in New Orleans. Getting a win on the road in a tough environment will be huge for the team's playoff chances. Week 18, the Philadelphia Eagles. The season finale will mark the second time New York will play the Eagles in 3 weeks, as they will also meet on Christmas Day in Philadelphia. The Eagles lost both their offensive and defensive coordinators, Shane Steichen and Jonathan Gannon, to head coaching jobs. And they lost several key players in free agency, but they're still expected to be one of the top teams in the league. The Giants appear to have closed the gap between themselves and their division nemesis. Now the question is, have they improved enough to be a team that defeated them 3 times last season? A playoff berth and possibly a division title could be at stake in this matchup, making this the ultimate make-or-break game of the season. Well, we'll have to find out. We're many months away from that. We're many months away from that. But in the meanwhile, let me know what you think about this video. Please subscribe to the Football Hut. Have a good day, and I'll see you later.